Welcome back to Stuck Inside Gaming's playthrough of Robocop Rogue City. In the last episode, we got a card signed for Lewis by a bunch of members of the police force, including Reed, and got sent out on a mission into Vulture territory and tried to find their leader. Why am I forgetting his name? Well, anyway, we went to find Spike. We found Spike, and then got attacked by Ed 209 after a very long and grueling wandering around session, getting all the, well, what I hope was all the mini missions. So now we're gonna go find Lewis.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She is in a coma.
Second floor. Take the elevator.
She should have typed on the computer at least a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna try and make this a smaller episode, just because of how long the last one was. There? No. Taking from the hospital would be a crime.
My wife, she was with me when they started shooting.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no. No!
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Yeah, have a seat. Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Don't you just push past me? Don't you know who I am?
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I can
Give her the
really
card.
use your advice, Lewis.
Give her the card. Give her the card. Give her the card.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Lewis, you always find a way to help.
Let me put the card down. Let me give her the damn card. Gotta take a leak. I kid.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Okay, how the hell did you not hear that? It was right outside this window. You had to have heard that. Secret admirer. Kitty, you wouldn't answer, and I was dying to tell you that that policeman was here again. He left chocolates for her and asked me not to tell anyone it was from him. So cute. I'm looking forward to seeing if his little advances are reciprocated. That is, when that poor policewoman wakes up from her coma. The guy seems nice, except for that awful haircut. I feel like I would be able to talk to him and get information out of him.
What's her blood pressure?
I've got 40 pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Let's get the ambu bag.
Stand clear. Shock him.
Clear.
Oh, I thought the bag
All
was
right,
gonna
no pulse.
switch.
Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Okay, everybody, clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Pretty sure Murphy was dead long before then.
Robocop, what a surprise.
Tell me
I'm
of
guessing
the
you're here
corpse,
about the
Steve.
missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you are preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
How do
Is
you...
there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say, they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more.
How
Now that
did
I'm
they get
looking
away
at
with
you,
30
didn't
bodies?
I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
I think I'd remember. Yeah, not bloody likely.
Finally. I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
He looks familiar too.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to the BLE. Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser, if I can say so myself.
You just
That
walked
was
right
very
in.
helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
He doesn't seem like
No
the kind of
problem.
guy who would
Just
just
because I don't have a badge or a service
ignore-
weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Hell yeah. The guy does not seem like he's stupid enough to just walk into a place where anyone can just see his face. Unless he's extremely confident and not care about that fact. I'm back, everybody. Oh yeah, and
Good
we
to
got
see you
attacked
in
by
one
an Ed
piece, Robo.
209.
Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Give me an A. Give me an A. I demand an A. Yes! All secondary objectives. Fair. Yeah, I didn't get the challenge for Ed, but if it would have only been between 2 and 500 XP, that's pretty negligible. Yeah! Got an A.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Red 209's mother. That shouldn't be optional. Because, pretty sure that'd tell us what the malfunction was about.
Not the time. You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Yeah.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
She'll pull through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't keep happening.
Relax, Kaplan.
He's not wrong.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Pretty sure it would have been the other way around in the movies.
See you later in the briefing room.
I got turned around in here.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
No.
There are plenty of places to improve.
That's actually something I wanted to ask you about. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now?
At the very least,
Yeah,
I want to
great.
make
Let's
sure
go.
he can hold himself in a fight if need be. Because, you know, I'm wondering if this is like one of those games where if I don't take this, maybe he'll die later.
I love the smell of this room.
And actually, I'd
Should we
appreciate
start?
that if it were.
First, I want to watch you practice. Can I comment now?
No.
I can't help myself. That was awesome.
We're not done yet.
Right. I took so many notes.
Next time,
I only
do it
missed one.
quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go. Huh. Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true.
No,
Other
it's
cops give me a
not.
hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
No skulking in uniform. I'm not sure. Because, of course, I understand where all the cops are coming from. That's kind of one of the whole things of Robocop, was OCP being complete dickbags. So naturally, a cop department who has literally a rat shoved into their ranks and they know it and who it is, that would obviously be a thing, but I don't want to fault the kid for that.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Because again, if it comes down to it, I don't want the kid to die. How does he get in and out of there? Okay, is there anything I can learn or get in here? No. Okay. That's the range again.
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Oh, you again.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Oh, I thought I was gonna let him out. Anybody in here need anything? No? Locker rooms? My service utility place. No. Okay. Anyone in the lobby? Ma'am, your phone is ringing. I think someone hacked your phone.
Not again. Why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Kidding me? I'm adept at precision. carts. Alright, Briggs. What? Let's see who else we got. Got Murphy. And Lewis. Reed. I don't like that I can't go through that. Ramirez. Tressman. Cecil. Starkweather. Kaplan. Manson. Fredrickson. Duffy. Duffman! Yeah, that's about what I thought.
In other news, Mayor Kuzak suffers another humiliation during his mayoral campaign.
Thanks,
The hats
Murphy.
that he gave away to the
I
homeless
still need to go
citizens
get
of
his
Detroit
stuff, so
seem to have another
I'm gonna
application.
take care of the desk,
They
but
turn
could you
into
get his
balaclavas
belongings from his
that are now
locker?
commonly used to protect the identity of liquor store robbers. As a result, we've seen an unprecedented spike in crime.
They are deliberately making me look like a fool.
No, see, you make yourself look like a fool.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
You are welcome. It is a loss to all of us at the station. Hope I got
Thanks
all the
to
missions.
Robocop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang.
By OCP,
We also
no
know
less.
what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski.
I'm
Since
betting
they
it's
know
to make
we're onto
another
them,
me.
I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
I repeat, OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
And even if he tries, he's got nothing.
Look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Found a bug.
Come on, men. We need to win this. Cover me! Stand your ground.
Captain, entrance clear. Well done. Robocop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Oh, I have to beat OCP? Oh, wonderful. Not that good at the game.
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's through the office area.
Yeah, there was no chance I was winning this.
Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
We thought you were getting cold feet. Come on, boys. Let's finish up here. There needs to be a team player.
maybe if I had a whole lot more
I knew you were gonna lose. Our line of work is about the team, not the tech.
yeah, maybe if I had more abilities to win that, but I don't.
Robocop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that.
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Robocop would probably do the right thing.
But if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Besides, OCP was always seen as the bad guys in the films.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the... Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to be installed somewhere around my desk.
Said turn left, so turn right obviously means something's not here. Of course it's not.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nutjob.
What is this?
Okay.
Robocop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
Oh, he was even still in there.
So I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
Robocop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I have engineering for.
An opportunity for an ambitious officer.
I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, Tell me what you see.
Oh dear.
4 cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
4 connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
Based on my engineering database, I have determined that the order of detaching the 12-volt cables is irrelevant.
So you knew all along?
I thought you may learn something here.
Okay, then start with the 24-volt connector,
Okay.
then proceed to detach the 12-volt cables.
I don't know. Green wires to 24. And then the blue. Blue is one of the 24s. And that one's trying to trip me up with the reds. Yoink!
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? 'Cause I need to make a withdrawal. Like, now.
Oh, for crying out loud! Somebody shoot him in the shins!
Nonsense.
Oh,
This
sorry,
is OCP.
Miguel's creeping in.
Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
As the tumblers phase through the door. There is no money! There was never any money!
What the hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next. We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Oh, into the old Detroit subways, huh? Okay, I definitely needed to be a lot more careful there.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry. Robocop, there's a deserted warehouse near.
Oh, yeah.
And it's big enough for their vehicle. It's your turn to proceed there.
Roger that.
No. You don't get to get past me. Ooh. Oh. Why did he explode? I have no idea. hello. Oh. Ow. Nope, not yet. I'm in cover. That is a very tenuous question. No. Thought I saw some health kits over here. Oop. Okay, before I get to that, I want to look around. Okay, up here's just a bunch of empty catwalks.
I am listening, Creep.
Robocop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it slipped his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
There he is, the man who takes our pensions.
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Okay.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it.
Since when
So
did
go.
you give a shit?
Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room.
Come on.
Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Come on.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it. Robocop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, OCP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Ugh. Stupid guessing game bullshit. Oh, did that?
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
Well, alright. Fine.
So it wasn't.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can. God knows what they'll cut next. Or who.
Hey, what's that look supposed to mean?
It's the look of, she hopes it's not her.
All right, let's see what's cooking under the hood. Once I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Yeah, this one will probably be like a C. Called it.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations.
I've seen your accomplishment on TV. I hope that I'll manage to remain professional despite sitting opposite a celebrity. How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you, that's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
Now this is a question that I don't know how Robocop would answer. 'Cause yeah, they were the ones who kind of kept him from his actual family, but to be fair, he was more or less stalking a wife who thought her husband was dead. And she's not wrong, but he still cared for them. Excuse me. Only backing off in what he felt was their best interests. But he still cared.
They would not want to see me like this.
Perhaps not. But the alternative isn't much better. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family?
An error message.
I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before? He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Kind of both. System failure, echoes of the past. If I go with the human, it's echo of the past. Machine, system of failure, it's both.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest priority. Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly has been noted. I've got plenty to think about for now.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to end this video. It's definitely not as long as the last one was. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Hoping you're enjoying the video game and the commentary. Feel free to leave a like and a comment, maybe even subscribe. And as always, if we're stuck inside, we might as well game. I'll see you next time.